Welcome to this new video about Oracle Transportation Management Cloud. Today we're going to see how we can set up a bridge between your transportation tactic to transportation execution using Oracle Transportation Management Cloud sourcing. In the first part of this video, we'll see how to set up a sourcing grid structure and content. So we will reduce the historical shipments. We will aggregate shipments by lane in order to create the content and the structure of the grid. Then we will create the sourcing project. So how to create the project, how to create the bid rounds. Then we will collect and analyze bids from service provider. And finally, we will convert bid into operational transportation rate. First, we will create the content and the structure of the grid. So here you can see the shipment history that has been collected. And then we will create a criteria to filter the shipment. So here in this example, we will select the truckload from a certain date to date. And here you can see that we have counted 10 shipments. So in order to count the 10 shipments, we build a shipment set. Then we will do the aggregation of the lane. So here I start build lane summary. And then here you can see the detail of the lanes. So you have multiple lanes that has been analyzed. And here you can see the figures per lanes. Well, so here we have done the setup of the sourcing grid structure and content. Then we will see how to manage the sourcing project. So first, we will create a project. We go to project, and here you can create a new project with a description, start date and end date. You select the lane summary that has been created before. And then you will create the round, the first round actually. So here at the first round, so we start date and end date. This is the first. From this round, we will create the carrier response template. This is the Excel file that will be sent to the carrier for the carrier to complete the grid with his quotations. So the content of the grid can be customized. And of course, the grid structure can be changed. You can hide or display some fields. So now we will log as a carrier. As a carrier, I will go to the sourcing, bid creation, and here I will create a bid. So this is a bid that I have created. And I will complete by selecting the lane first. And after selecting the lane, I will bid. So here is the detail that I have to provide. And then this is the quotation. The carrier has the possibility, after receiving the Excel file, to upload directly the file from here. It will complete automatically the bid. So now let's go as an internal user of the company to review the bids, the different bids. So from the bid round here, I have the possibility to analyze the carrier response. Here I will be able to identify which carrier already answered. And I can go to the detail of the bid that has been provided by the carrier here. Of course, after receiving the different bids from carrier, we have the possibility to activate a workflow in order to approve the bid. So here we can see two different bids, one from Aurora, another one from Etistobart. So then what I'm going to do is to create a scenario in order to solve the calculation about the best carrier. So I create a scenario, have the possibility to set up some rules. For instance, how many carrier I'd like to go with for the total number of lanes, or how many carrier I'd like to go with for each lane. So the minimum and the maximum, as an example. Huh? And then here I will run the scenario, so I will solve this scenario. And the system will provide me the feedback with the result. So here the result is to validate Etistobart. So we have to award Etistobart based on the scenario here. So then we will convert the quotation to a rate. So we will build the rate. And after building the rate, we have the possibility to review the rate in the rate database. So this rate is now an operational rate that's going to be used by Oracle Transportation Management Planning in order to calculate the best route, the best shipment price in execution mode. So here you can see that for Etistobart, it's 0.85 per kilometer. And now we will review the quotation that has been placed by Etistobart. So this is the line for Etistobart. Now let's see the detail. So this is correct, 1.85 per kilometer. That's it. Thank you.